lights go down, the crowd's a river of faces. Each one holds a story, a dream that chases. I pick up my guitar, fingers trace the strings, a melody born from the hope music brings. In this crowded room, it's just me and my sound, a tale of love and fight, where dreams are found. We keep the fire alive against the darkest night, through every battle cry, through every fight, from the smallest spark to stadium roars. Music's the power that opens doors. Remember late nights spent under neon skies, writing down the truths, wiping tears from our eyes. Every chord a promise that won't break or fade, a song of hope and courage we made. In the silence that follows, the crowd holds tight, a moment of healing, a shared light. Keep the fire alive against the darkest night, through every battle cry, through every fight, from the smallest spark to stadium roars. Music's the power that opens doors. When the world feels cold and the road is long, we stand together singing this song. Through the highs and lows, through joy and pain, the music lifts us up again. Oh, we keep the fire alive against the darkest night, through every battle cry, through every fight, from the smallest spark to stadium roars. Music's the power that opens doors. Keep the fire alive, don't let it die. With every note we play, we touch the sky. We started on a road with stars beneath our feet, chasing down the wild winds, a rhythm in the heat. The city lights behind us flickered like a flame, but every turn we took, it never stayed the same. And you held on tight through the restless nights, but I could see the cracks where we lost the fight. These walls that break, they tell our story loud. Freedom song dissolving in the dust and clouds, from passion's fire promise written deep within a single name. But dreams collide like thunder in the pouring rain, and love becomes a place where we feel the pain. I reach for you through the storm and haze, but the music's fading in these fading days. These walls that break, they tell our story loud. Freedom song dissolving in the dust and clouds. From passion's fire that once burned so bright, to silence in the distance, fading out of sight. Yet in the quiet spaces where the heartbreak lies, there's strength that rises, refuses to die. A melody that carries all we couldn't say, binding us together when words fade away. These walls that break, they tell our story loud. Freedom song dissolving in the dust and clouds. From passion's fire that once burned so bright, to silence in the distance, faded out of So here we stand with hearts worn on our sleeves, finding freedom in the songs we breathe.
I watch the rain fall hard against the cold cracked street, where dreams once danced in neon lights, now quiet and incomplete. The nights we fought with shadows, long before the dawn, told stories of a battle won, but still we carry on. Every scar a lesson learned, every tear that shaped the stone. In the silence of the struggle, never did we stand alone. Through the fires we rise, burning with the strength inside, holding on to what we found. Love's the reason we a story. It's the blood beneath our skin, the power to rebuild, begin again, and rise within. Through the fires we rise, burning with the strength inside, holding on to what we found. Love's the reason we survive. When the world gets heavy and the dark won't say goodbye, we're the flame that won't die. Through the fires we rise. We're the flame that won't die, no. Through the fires we rise.
We grew up chasing sunsets beyond the city line, where the cracked roads met the wild dreams inside our mind. Every heartbeat loud, like thunder through the night, fighting shadows in the rear view, holding on tight. There were nights melting down to secrets in the cold, but your fire kept me warm when the story got old. We're born to rise, breaking chains, breaking skies. In every scar there's a flame we can't disguise. From broken streets to open fields we run. With every song we find the strength to overcome. Remember that time when silence said too much, lost in a crowd, searching for one true touch. Winds carry story only brave hearts can tell. Every fall made us stronger, no longer caught in that spell. Though the road was rough and the nights felt long, our voices found each other to sing a fearless song. We're born to rise, breaking chains, breaking skies. In every scar there's a flame we can't disguise. From broken streets to open fields we run. With every song we find the strength to overcome. Now the city lights fade behind the stories we've told, and the music swells like rivers bold. Hands entwined like branches reaching for the sun. Together as one, our anthem's just begun. We're born to rise, breaking chains, breaking skies. In every scar there's a flame we can't disguise. From broken streets to open fields we run. With every song we find the strength to overcome. So here we stand, voices ringing loud and clear. The past behind, the future near. With every note our spirits come alive. This is our anthem, and we're born to rise.
right. We started out just two young souls caught in a small town haze, chasing fading headlights down those endless county roads. Your eyes are filled with stories no one else could ever tell, like a fire burning steady in a world both fierce and fell. And every night we swore we'd break these chains, drawn out but scars straight to our names. Wings beyond the horizon, we learn to fly again. Through the storms and through the silence, rising from where we've been. Every heartbeat is a battle, every dream's a fight to win. Hold on tight, keep moving forward. This is where the life begins. Radio was playing our soundtrack loud and clear, while your hands gripped the wheel and chased away my fear. We carved our promises deep into the fading light. The open air around us, dreams setting off like dynamite. And every doubt we faced, we pushed it far behind, with fire in our veins and destiny to fly. Wings beyond the horizon, we learn to fly again. Through the storms and through the silence, rising from where we've been. Every heartbeat is a battle, every dream's a fight to win. Hold on tight, keep moving forward. This is where the life begins. No looking back, no fading fear, no road is wide, the path is clear. With every step, with every breath, we rise from ashes, stay always beyond the horizon. We learn to fly again. This is where the life begins. So here we stand, unbroken still. The world awaits beyond the hill. With wings beyond the horizon wide, we soar. We live, we never hide. I walked 1,000 miles beneath the fading light, worn boots on gravel roads, chasing what felt right. The cities hum behind me, the unknown ahead. Every scar a story, every step I tread. And when the night gets heavy, I don't close my eyes. I feel the fire burning like a new sunrise. I'm rising like the sun, breaking through the clouds, holding on to dreams, shouting loud and proud. Through storms and endless roads, I'm finding where I belong. With heartbeats pushing forward, I'm steady, I'm strong. Faces come and go, some stay and teach. Lessons carved in shadows, wisdom within reach. Love found in quiet moments, resilience in the fall. Freedom's just a heartbeat, answering the call. And though the winds may shake me, I won't lose my ground. The melody inside me is the truest sound. I'm rising like the sun, breaking through the clouds, holding on to dreams, shouting loud and proud. Through storms and endless roads, I'm finding where I belong. With heartbeats pushing forward, I'm steady, I'm strong. No chains can bind the spirit that's made to fly. No fear can steal the vision that burns in my eyes. I'm more than just the battles, more than what I've known. A restless soul on fire, carving out my own. I'm rising like the sun, breaking through the clouds, holding on to dreams, shouting loud and proud. Through storms and endless roads, I'm finding where I belong. With heartbeats pushing forward, I'm steady, I'm strong. Standing tall beneath the sky, the future's mine to ride. With every breath I take, I'm chasing the light. We met under the city lights, Neon signs and restless nights, shared dreams written on coffee-stained pages, living through those phases. Your laugh was the soundtrack of summer's long days, chased the cold away. But like the tides we pulled apart, carried by the street's endless haze. Every word unsaid between us hung in the air like a storm. Yet in the silence I could feel the fire that kept me warm. These fires that won't fade, burning strong through the pain, through every broken dream and heartache they remain. We keep holding on even when the night is long. Fires that won't fade, they make us strong. Quiet mornings, coffee warm, your restless yawning. Plans we build on hopeful ground, but life spun us around. In the mirror, I see a stranger with your eyes, still chasing those dreams beneath open skies. Though the road is cracks and bends beneath our worn out shoes, the heart keeps beating rhythms we refuse to lose. These fires that won't fade, burning strong through the pain, through every broken dream and heartache they remain. We keep holding on even when the night is long. Fires that won't fade, they make us strong. When silence fills the spaces where laughter used to live, I find strength in the scars, the love we still give. No goodbye can erase the colors we've known. In every chord and every step we find our way home. These fires that won't fade, burning strong through the pain, through every broken dream and heartache they remain. We keep holding on even when the night is long. Fires that won't fade, they make us strong. So here's to the nights, the fights, the stories untold, to hearts that keep burning, brave, fierce and bold. Fires that won't fade, like an endless flame. In the wake of love lost, we rise again. Down the cracked and worn out road, feet dragging through the endless load. Every scar tells a story told the fight's inside. The quiet, cold, but in the silence there's a spark, a flicker burning through the dark. Hold on tight, don't fall apart. A stronger soul is in the heart. And I will rise again through the rain and pain, like a fire breaking through the pouring rain. Love keeps calling out my name, pulling me up, lifting the chains. With every battle that I face, I find the new strength to embrace. I will rise again. Windows crack but light spills in. Worn hands trace where it begins. Memory sharp but somehow thin. The fight for love, where I win. Though the nights can stretch so long, this heart remains forever strong. In broken chords, a hopeful song, guide me back where I belong. And I will rise again through the rain and pain, like a fire breaking through the pouring rain. Love keeps calling out my name, pulling me up, lifting the chains. With every battle that I face, I find a new strength to embrace. I will rise again. When the world feels all too tough and the roads seem rough enough, look around, you're not alone. In every tear, a seed is sown. We carry on, the fight's not done. With every fall, we're closer to the sun. I will rise again through the rain and pain, like a fire breaking through the pouring rain. Love keeps calling out my name, pulling me up, lifting the chains. With every battle that I face, I find a new strength to embrace. I will rise again, rise again. I will rise again. Through it all, I will rise again. In a room where silence swells, I find the words I can't forsake. A melody that builds and breaks, like waves along a restless lake. With every chord the story bends, of battles fought beneath the skin. A heart that's worn from love and loss, yet beats to fight and live again. These strings they pull like tides at sea, a swell of hope and memory. Unchain our hearts, we rise and fall. Through every scar we hear the call. In the fire, in the rain, we find the power to live again. The nights are long but clear and bright, when voices soar through smoky air. Electric pulses raw and tight, a testament to those who dare. Our lives are tracks worn into stone, Each note a step we walk alone, yet here we stand unbreakably bound by every anthem's thunderous sound. The drums beat like a beating chest. In every crash we find our rest. Unchained our hearts we rise and fall. Through every scar we hear the call. In the fire, in the rain, we find the power to live again. So sing the song that frees your soul, a rising wave that makes you whole. No chain can hold the human will. Our voices loud, echo still. Unchained our hearts we rise and fall. Through every scar we hear the call. In the fire, in the rain, we find the power to live again. Let music be the light inside. In every note we come alive. Unchained hearts forever brave. The song of life we vow to sing.
Roll out of town with nothing but your name in my rear view. Faded lines on this cracked pavement remind me how close we once stood. Your laughter in the summer air, burning like a midsummer noon. And now silence rides shotgun, but I'm finding my way back to the moon. Every mile unwinds the chains that tied my heart to your store. I'm learning to breathe in the aftermath, and where the walls torn on these roads we carve, where the past meets the sky. I'm screaming at the night, letting all my wounds slide. Freedom's not just a word, it's the fire in my soul, breaking through the pain. I'm finally whole. Faded pictures on the dashboard, your smile carved deep like lines in the sky. I can almost touch the moments we lost, but they slip through my hands like the tide. The radio hums a lonely tune, but my spirit's been dipped in gold. Each breath's a new promise, shedding pain I used to hold. The thunder cracks inside, but I won't let it drown my sound. Finding strength in the fall, standing taller on this ground. On these roads we come, is my story time. On these roads we carved, where the past meets the sky, I'm screaming at the night, letting all my wounds fly. Freedom's not just a word, it's the fire in my soul, breaking through the pain. I'm finally whole. Understand that blaze like the fire in me. The roads we carved, let you let me see. I'm riding out the storm with hope as my guide, stronger than ever on this relentless
I remember that old road where we used to drive. Windows down, cranking up anthems, feeling alive. Every chord a story spinning in the air. Our hearts in sync with the beats that dare to care. But time has its own rhythm, tearing through the night, leaving cracks in melodies where we lost the light. When the silence breaks, I hear your voice still calling. A rush of fire in the quiet, no more falling. Power in the pain, in every song we make. Timeless tunes that never fade. Strings and thunder mixed beneath the skin. Electric waves of passion where love begins. Bitter truths and sweet refrains all intertwined. The soundtrack of our scars forever in my mind. Through heartbreak storm, the music holds me tight. A beacon burning wild, cutting through the night. When the silence breaks, I hear your voice still every song we made, timeless tunes that never fade. So play it loud, this story never ends. In every chord, the heart transcends. The road was long, the nights were colder than before. City lights flicker like the memories you swore. You'd keep alive inside the cracks of your heart. But silence grew louder as we drifted apart. I tried to hold the pieces when they fell apart, caught between the truth and what you showed. I'm holding on through the storm, where the thunder roars, finding strength in every broken word unspoken. Through the tears and fears, love still keeping score. And I'm holding on through the storm. We burn like fire against the cold night's face. Moments carved in time, no one can erase. But even flame that's brightest finds its end someday. Leaves only ash and questions where we lost our way. I reach for something real beyond the broken ground, searching for a sign in what we found. I'm holding on through the storm, where the thunder roars, finding strength in every broken word unspoken. Through the tears and fears, love still keeping score. And I'm holding on through the storm. Maybe some battles leave us bruised but not undone. Every scar a story of what we've overcome. Though the night can be the longest without the dawn, I'll keep the flame alive. I'm holding on through the storm, where the thunder roars, finding strength in every broken word unspoken. Through the tears and fears, love still keeping score. And I'm holding on through the storm. Yes, I'm holding on through the storm. I was caught beneath the weight of silent streets. Dreams flickered low like distant city lights. Hands clenched tight on the steering wheel of fate, chasing something I could almost touch, but never quite. Every step forward, out on that long road where the silence screams, dust on the dashboard, fading dreams. Every mile tells a story I can't forget, burning my past with no regret. And the nights grow colder, but my hands don't shake, fighting through the wreckage, trying not to break. These fires we carry, they light up the dark, fuel from the pain and the strength from the heart. When the world gets heavy and my spirit's torn, I find my power in the battle's war. Faces in the rear view, memories like stone, lessons in the scars I always known. Broken chords from an old guitar play, songs that push the shadows away. Though the road gets brutal and the night's still long, I keep moving forward, singing my own song. These fires we carry, they light up the dark, fuel from the pain and the strength from the heart. When the world gets heavy and my spirit's torn, I find my power in the battle's war. No surrender, no turning back now. In every crack a story somehow, the rawness, the fight, the hope that remains drives me onward through the strain. These fires we carry, they light up the dark, fuel from the pain and the strength from the heart. When the world gets heavy and my spirit's torn, I find my power in the battle's won. So here I stand, with the flame still alive, in the heat of the storm, I'll survive. Woke up to the breaking light, stretched thin between wrong and right. City streets that know my name, Worn shoes retell my pain. Walls around me closing in, but in my heart a fight begins. Every scar is a story told. Every fall makes me bold. I've carried loads too heavy to show. Beneath these cracks a fire still glows. I rise from the ashes, breaking through the night. A burning soul with a rebel's fight. Through storms and silence I've learned to believe in the strength to change what I can't leave. Pages torn from weathered books, lessons learned in shadowed nooks. Hands are built from shattered dreams, carving paths from fractured seams. Faces come and fade like rain, only my will remains the same. There's beauty in the battle lines, in the sweat and honest tries. I've carried loads too heavy to show. Beneath these cracks a fire still glows. I rise from the ashes, breaking through the night. A burning soul with a rebel's fight. Through storms and silence I've learned to believe in the strength to change what I can't leave. No silver spoons, no easy roads, just heartbeats pounding, stories told. The music's loud, but inside it's clear. The voice that breaks through all the fear. Rise from the ashes, breaking through the night. A burning soul with a rebel's fight. Through storms and silence